Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Good news if you enjoyed the Cricket House pub in England. Yeah, it did burn down last July, but the owners of the quirky 18th century British pub have been ordered by a local council to rebuild it, and they have to keep it with its previously lopsided specifications. The pub, known as the Cricket House for its leaning walls and tilting foundation, burnt down last summer and they demolished the remains. Well, the council has said it's engaged with the owners and ordered the pub be rebuilt back to what it was prior to the fire by February of 2027, where they will face prosecution. Some background: the fire took place 2 weeks after the pub was sold. 2 days later, the pub was bulldozed. That raised some questions among local residents. More than 35,000 people joined the Save the Cricket House, Let's Get It Rebuilt Facebook page. The pub was originally built in 1765 as a farmhouse. It started sinking on one side as a result of extensive coal mining. Around 1830, it became a pub. It's had a couple names over the years. Eventually became known as the Cricket House, a tourist attraction. One side about 4 feet lower than the others. Look forward to it reopening or being recreated anyway. Other good news from the UK: if you're a toad, hundreds of heroic volunteers have soaked themselves on early spring nights to save toads, frogs, and newts from being squished under the tires of passing cars. Yeah, we don't want that. The volunteers walk across dark highways with a high-beam flashlight and a high-visibility jacket, and they pick up amphibians and drop them into a bucket for safe transport across the road, leading us to wonder, why did the frog cross the road? Last year, England's amphibian rescue group saved at least 115,000 animals from roads. Angela is a volunteer and said, "I find it very emotional, actually, and it becomes more emotional as you do it. You see a creature that's so vulnerable, it's sitting there, and you can see that it's pregnant and bulging with babies. You want them to have a fighting chance of making it to their breeding grounds." All right, that answers why the frog crossed the road. But why did the frog cross the road in the first place in the other direction? Good question. I don't have the answer. Congratulations to Paul Edmonds, the 5th known person ever in remission from both HIV and blood cancer. He received a treatment involving stem cells with a rare genetic mutation that makes people who have it resistant to getting HIV. Doctors called it a remarkable and encouraging treatment. He's the oldest person to be in remission for blood cancer. Staying medical, new AI breakthroughs are helping doctors make life-saving cancer and heart defect diagnoses faster than ever. An AI model can accurately identify diseases and tumors in medical images. Researchers train their model by feeding it thousands of images and giving it diagnosis tasks. The AI was able to flag early signs of tumors, detect heart conditions in X-rays, and identify macular degeneration. When we come back from the break, I'm going to be a little bit naughty, like match game naughty. It's worth the laugh, but just in case you don't want any naughtiness in your day, you were dismissed. But it's a fun story. Be right back. All right, that naughty story I teased. Is that a python in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Oh no, it's a python. A New York City man admitted to smuggling 3 pythons in his pants. He was sentenced to a year of probation, don't do that again, and fined $5,000. The man crossed into New York with the hidden snakes on a bus from Montreal to New York City. I've had it with these snakes on the bus. The snakes were discovered by Customs and Border Protection officers. Again, leading me to wonder, hey, is that a snake in your pants? How do you... I don't know. The man had purchased the snakes, valued at more than $2,500 at a reptile store in Canada. However, importation of Burmese pythons is regulated by international treaty. U.S. federal regulations list them as injurious to human beings, so maybe don't keep them in your pants. That's your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might enjoy it too. Share it on social media. Thank you all for listening. Have a great day.